Hi, my name is Dakota Aller, and this is my review over assisted technology. The role of assisted technology in the classroom is pretty much just saying that um, every student should be able to have the same opportunity to learn and succeed, and the assistive technology just makes sure that everyone has that opportunity. Assistive technologies are anything that helps a student be able to get the same education as everyone else around them. It could be something as small as uh, a tennis ball on a chair on the bottom of the chair, so the chair's not so loud when the kids can't sit still, to a speech monitor for a kid that can't talk, and it can do the speaking for them. There's a lot of levels of assisted technology. I worked in an autism department in a special education school, and one of the students had well, it was kind of like a sort of like a quick talker where she would there was a lot of pre-programmed buttons that had pictures of whatever she wanted to say, whatever she was trying to tell us. She would hit that button, and the talker would tell us what she was asking for because she couldn't verbally do it herself. So that's the one I find the most interesting and the most applicable for my teaching area, because it really gives a kid with no voice a voice, and it lets them communicate. And I think that's something really special. Three of the applications that I chose out of the Bruinsma um, is the existence, and assistive technology for existence is anything that helps do day-to-day activities that just like everyone does: eating, sleeping, just any basic part of life that they might need help with. And one that I found was pretty cool. I know she said something about a spoon with a big handle, but for kids who shake or do not have um, the muscle memory to do it, do the things we do with ease that we don't think about. I also found a spoon that was like self-leveling with some gyro technology. It was crazy, but they could shake the spoon as much as they wanted and the handle would move, but the actual spoon part would stay level with the ground. So it would really help with spills for that. And then physical education. Physical education is important for everyone, to stay healthy and stay fit to the best of their ability. And I didn't really find anything specific. I was just going to reference when I worked at that special needs school. Our PE teacher, with her own money, spent a lot of extra money buying big handled baseball bats, well, soft wiffle ball bats, and oversized soft softballs, and bases that when the kids would step on them, they would squeak. So it would kind of motivate those kids to want to run the bases. They loved hearing the bases squeak when they stepped on them. Or if they were in a wheelchair, they could still hit the ball. And when we pushed them, we would squeak it for them, and they just thought it was the greatest thing. So I thought that was a pretty cool application. In communication, like I talked about earlier, I found one. It's called the Quick Talker i7, I believe is what it was. But so what they do is they come with different inserts, and you can put a picture of whatever the child um, usually says or needs or wants on a daily basis, and then you can pre-record, so when they hit that button, it says what they're asking for. So there might be a glass of water, and when the student hits the glass of water on the tablet, it says "water, please." Um, so I love that because um, just the joy that brings when someone doesn't have the ability to speak and they can uh, communicate with you and you understand what they say. It just brings a lot of joy to their life, because there is a lot of frustration when you can't communicate properly. One additional assistive technology. I found a variable speech recorder. And what that is either the student or the para or the teacher can hit record at the beginning of a lesson, and then after the lesson is over, the child can take that and they can either slow it down or speed it up, however their brain processes it better, or if the pitch is messing with them, they can either lower the pitch or higher the pitch to make them comfortable listening to it, and that even if you slow it down, you can still raise it or lower it, and if you speed it up, you can do the same, because sometimes when you speed things up, they get higher pitched, but you can actually lower the pitch back down when you speed it up. So those kids will be able to listen and comprehend for as much as they need, because everyone doesn't process at the same time. So I thought that was pretty neat. And I found that